Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Always just that active when defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on.
Am I live? Of course I'm live. People deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. To those of you in the United Kingdom, apologies for tuning in with you guys so late. Obviously, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night, wherever else you guys are concerned. Hope you're all having a great weekend off the back of a fantastic week. May what's left of the weekend and obviously the week we're approaching be prosperous for you lot in your personal and private lives, people. Hope you and your loved ones have your health. As I said, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Appreciative for those of you listening across YouTube and Twitch. YouTube, get to 200 likes. We look at the transfer news. And yeah, man, I thought it wouldn't be right, man. You know, I've enjoyed my Saturday, really and truly, man. I've enjoyed my Saturday. I hope you lot have as well. I felt it wouldn't be right not being here. Obviously, the Rafinha saga ended in tears, if you want to say that. Aaron Hickey, you know, not that Arsenal were in for him necessarily beyond being interested, but a lot of fans, including myself, would have wanted him to sign for the club. Rafinha was a saga. This Lisandro Martinez, as again, I'm sure a lot of you, like myself, as we've been going about our day, 1 minute he's going United, then he's going Arsenal, then he's going Arsenal, then he's going United. And the Athletic, I haven't seen them talk so much about a player in a hot minute. You know, the only real winners there between is obviously whoever gets him out of Arsenal and Man United. But then you have to wonder, you know, it's Ajax, it's a bidding war. Does he go and play for Ten Hag, his former manager, or does he come to Arsenal? Allegedly, he's enticed by Mikel Arteta's ideas. Now, again, I always say it, we can waffle about, as an Arsenal fan, Lisandro Martinez's versatility as a footballer. Again, how many times has he played left back? How many times has he played as a number 6 in midfield? You know, he's a centre half. I'm not really buying that because he lacks height and things. I think he makes up with, he looks a decent reader of the game, looks fairly tenacious, got an eye for a pass, left-sided centre back, aggressive, everything you kind of look for, really. Don't have, again, quality is quality. If he came and he's the best centre back in for Arsenal and one of them in the Prem one day, we're laughing in it. But I have to wonder, considering we just spent different player, even though it's the same position, 50 million on Ben White, you know, Gabriel, you know, a decent fee, 30 odd. Saliba's coming back next season. Could it be argued go for an out-and-out left back and an out-and-out backup right back? Now, allegedly, the club are happy with Cedric's performances, so that rules out a right back. Do you go for a left back? Because that's where you'd imagine he plays. If he's an option instead of Gabriel or for Gabriel, or I know people always make noise about 2 left-footed centre backs, but could be used there, is what it is. You're seeing everything from 25 to 50 odd million, and I'm not against it. If that's what Mikel Arteta wants in his squad, it is what it is. And as I've previously said, I'm not against bringing a centre back, but that premium, could it be better going after whoever at right wing? Because right wing, especially when you're linked with Gnabry and you was with Rafinha where that dream didn't bang, you're going to have to spend a pretty penny. Definitely if you're going to buy a player that's immediately going to improve our team or shake some sort of make some sort of noise and whatnot, people, which some of the targets we've been linked with are that. So I'm not too sure if centre-back or an expensive outlay on the centre-back position. I wasn't necessarily for it. I'm not against it, but I'm not necessarily for it. I would like to see a central midfielder arrive at Arsenal Football Club. And I am, you know, enticed by bringing in a right winger, someone that we can rely on, that can be used with, or, you know, in conjunction or in the place of Bukayo Saka and anyone else, really. So it is what it is. Again, if we get Martinez, we get him. If we don't, we don't. Again, allegedly, you see rumours that Arsenal are more open to playing him as a left back. Once again, if you can transform the player, do your thing. But how often has he played centre back? And if I was him, I'd go and play under Ten Hag, purely because I'm not ruling out Arsenal. There's the London aspect. Both teams are literally where they're, you know, similar stages. Neither team in Champions League. Obviously, Ten Hag's trying to rebuild, Arteta's trying to rebuild. I'm sure he's enticed by that. But if I was him, you know, it seems like a couple Ajax players are going there. Your boy Ten Hag's there, your manager, you know how he works. it would be a no-brainer. And crucially for me, while it was great to get Gabriel Jesus, and there was talk of Tielemans almost being essentially people of formality, obviously Dreamland where Rafinha's concerned, and it looked like, you know, we stood a good chance, I might still do, of getting Lisandro Martinez. So clearly Arsenal planning has taken a hit. Now, again, whether players arrive by the deadline's another thing, but you'd imagine there's several targets and backup targets and players of various ability that if this doesn't happen, we're able to do other things, because this is what happens. You know, there's always going to be competition for good players. So we'll have to see specifically how that one develops. Any opinions, please get them in and feel no sort of way. Appreciative to you lot tuned in, as we obviously are rapidly approaching 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And, you know, we're doing what we can on Twitch. Appreciative to you lot tuned in. What should I call that timestamp? Thoughts on Lisandro Martinez. So yeah, man, what are you lot saying? That's my talking points gone again. Got that off my chest. What are you lot saying, man? Shout out to you lot, man. DG top bins never get sold. Come on, man. I appreciate that. Big up DG. Please sign cover for Tini. Before anything, slap up the like button. Come on, Simon. I appreciate you tuned in. Long time viewer, first time on the live stream. You know, better late than never. I appreciate that, man. You lot kill me, man. Who's Onana, that Belgium guy? I mean, where Onana's concerned, again, I'm not a religious viewer of him. I'm sure he plays for Lille. I'm sure he played against Chelsea in the Champions League. Looks fairly raw. Looks, you know, got good height on him. Looks 6 foot plus, you know. Can win a, you know, can play as a 6, fairly decent on the ball. I think he's recently been in and amongst the mix of the Belgium national team. Now, when we've gone and signed Lokonga and we're linked with Tielemans, who has been playing in the Prem, we must be trying to do something where the Belgium links are concerned. So it does surprise me, because I didn't really feel he's necessarily the profile of what we're looking for. But maybe Lille, who's a club we know how to do business with, and they owe us after Pepe. If they can do us a favor, why not? As I said, as an Arsenal fan, or speaking purely for myself, I do want to see a central midfielder arrive, and I do want to see central midfielder Arsenal addressed. If it is not addressed, then I think we're signing up for the same kind of rodeo, man. If I'm honest with you, man. Don't understand the Onana links, neither do I, man. Every club announces their signing and moves on with their business, but of course, Arsenal moves slower than me in the morning. When it comes to announcing, we stink. Big up, DG. I mean, I must admit, I did think Jesus was going to be announced already, at least by today, Saturday, but who knows, man. It is what it is, man. Arsenal are scheduled to meet Ajax next week as the battle to sign Lisandro Martinez intensifies, man. According to what article you read, he looks set to go to United, set to go Arsenal. He's half-hearted. Again, that you don't know how the transfer market's going to be. And to be honest, we're in for a long market, not just at Arsenal, for the Arsenal fans out there. Elsewhere, obviously, Salah signed a new deal. Mane's gone to Bayern Munich. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm sure you've all seen the news. He wants to leave Man United if the right offer's there. You know, there's other things going on. Rafinha was a storyline of various degrees. There's things going on. Barcelona sorting out their money. You know, Real Madrid, it didn't happen for Haaland, who went to City. It didn't happen for Mbappe, who signed a renewal. There's a lot of things that have happened both domestically and internationally, and we've just touched July. The window closes September the 1st. Lewandowski's meeting Xavi in Ibiza. Crazy things are going on, really. So it's a bit of a weird market, because it appears, you look around, a lot of clubs are trying to flog players, but you know, nobody really wants half of them. You know, Real Madrid are trying to get rid of some duds. United, Arsenal trying to get rid of some duds. Chelsea are making a fair amount to flog some players. Everyone's trying to get rid of players. The only people flogging squad players and that are half decent is City. And, you know, we obviously grabbed Gabriel Jesus, so we're somewhat laughing. There's rumours Chelsea are going to get Ake and Raheem Sterling. Again, Zinchenko's going to be linked with different Premier League teams every day, really. And to be fair, if you miss out on Lisandro Martinez, and if you can bring us Zinchenko to the carpet, I could kind of deal with that, if I'm completely honest with you people. Now, obviously, these players are nothing to write home about, and I'm no religious football follower. I reckon, if I remember correctly, Ivan Ilic, I can't say his name, the Serbian lad, he's 21 years of age. For whatever reason, he hasn't been given a fair crack at things at Manchester City. I can't lie, I think he's decent. He's got a wonderful left foot. He's fairly composed. He's got a good mentality, good passing range. Personally, I think he's everything that we look for in an Arsenal player to a degree. Still raw. There's many things he can improve. If we're going to Italy for a centre mid that we could even quote as quote unquote realistic, I would be trying to bring Fabian Ruiz to the carpet. If not, we can't get this lad off Verona, but I think he's worth an effort. And I can't lie, I do like this Edison guy. Apparently, he's going to Atalanta, so it's a myth, and he's just basically landed in the Italian division. 22 years of age, soon to be 23. He is very raw, but he's very tenacious in the tackle, good little passing range. And I think PSG were interested in him. I do admit, if he does go to Atalanta, I don't know, man. They find players from all over the world and get a tune out of them. I think if he goes there for a couple of years, they'll sell him for a handsome fee, man. But those are two players I would have a look at if I could, where Arsenal's concerned in centre mid. Well, three if you include the Fabian Ruiz comments, like not just me, but a lot of you would like, man. Sorry, folks, just extending that timestamp. What should I change that to? 11:40. Well, that's definitely not. That says 13. Big up you lot. Keep your opinions coming. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Again, thought you lot would be too busy. Again, I haven't watched the highlights in relation to the Ipswich game. Again, I will be live tomorrow and I will offer my opinions as to obviously do what I need to do and update myself. But yeah, it's nice to hear, you know, Eddie done well. Reece Nelson did well. Apparently Bellerin's captain. What else did I hear? Apparently Matt Smith played a lovely pass. Obviously can't get gassed off behind closed doors friendlies, but it's nice to see. Apparently Lokonga was playing in a slightly more advanced role, and obviously a couple of young players got some opportunities. So that's what you want to see, man. And we start as we mean to go on, really. You know, again, I know it's a friendly, but we're always